Horrible tragedy that happened in Pittsburgh a year ago today, when 11 of our Jewish community members were killed, 2 others shot and wounded by a blatant, unmitigatedly declared anti-Semitic attack on 3 of our congregations, Tree of Life, New Light, and Dor Hadash. The building is called Tree of Life, or La Simcha, and originally was the one congregation. In the last few years, 2 others have moved in, 2 conservative and 1 reconstructionist. And the people who were lost that morning were the ones who always came early. Thank you very much. Thank you. To make sure that services started on time. Others who tried to come into the synagogue and were, Jewish time a little bit late, of course, were turned away, but their lives were spared. I should note that New Light Synagogue lost their Torah readers and daveners, all of them there. What happened, I think, is a miracle testament to the resilience and the beauty of the Jewish people, and I have to say to the beauty of the Jewish, or the greater community in Pittsburgh as well. Our Jewish Federation immediately took the lead and convened with the JCC and our Jewish Family and Children's Services, an emergency center at the JCC, to begin the immediate issues of handling the trauma, both family members and others around. For anyone who's been to Pittsburgh, the Squirrel Hill neighborhood is it's a diverse neighborhood, but it's also distinctly and historically Jewish as well. It's beautiful, but it's urban, and it's tight and compact, and lots of people know each other. The county executive lives a couple blocks from Tree of Life Synagogue. Most of my time in Pittsburgh, I lived about three blocks past it every single day. So, it's the kind of thing where everybody knew each other, and therefore I think the trauma was even more greatly enhanced by that. But I have to say that the Jewish community responded immediately as well. By the next evening, Minister Bennett was here representing the government, Ron Dermer, the ambassador, other Israeli dignitaries. Isaac Herzog came there very soon thereafter. Mark Wilf was there, Jerry Silverman. We immediately convened, and they were all there, along with, of course, our mayor, our county executive, our congressman, and our governor, who, by the way, was on the campaign trail on that Saturday morning, and got out of his car, got in another car, and headed directly to Pittsburgh. He was about 2 hours away, and stayed through the night and the next day, and then came back the next week, in the middle of the week, alone, as a private visit. I met him at the site, and it happened to be that was going to be the first morning, the first of the funerals were taking place that morning, and we talked him into going. He wasn't going to because he just didn't want to intrude, and we told him it was appropriate and he should go, and he did. And that was very meaningful too. So anyway, since then, there has been a team that's been meeting weekly for the entire year, convened by the federal government, including the Federation, the JCC, JFNCS, the 3 congregations, Pittsburgh Center for Victims, and representatives of the families that were most impacted. And we will be launching a community resilience center, which is going to be located at the JCC. There was an independent committee that was created, starting through Federation, but became independent, to distribute the funds that came pouring in response. My husband chaired that committee, and I need to reach out and thank Ken Feinberg for offering pro bono advice and consultation on how to handle that, because it wasn't easy. And in fact, everybody in Pittsburgh who has worked in some role on this tragedy, lawyers, insurance companies, banks, etc., both with regard to handling the donations that came in, and other aspects of the tragedy in the aftermath, have all done it pro bono. Let me just talk a little bit about what's going to happen today in Pittsburgh, because I think it's very meaningful. I am here because I made the decision after some nice prodding from my beautiful stepson that it was important to be at a place and at a meeting that represented moving forward, the Jewish people moving forward, taking care of each other, and being resilient. And I agreed with him. And so I came here instead of staying in Pittsburgh. But the theme is Remember, Repair, Together. It will start with a morning of Tikkun Olam. Close to 800 volunteers are going through the community delivering food to every police and EMS station. The police and the emergency medical services and the firefighters, they are our heroes. We will then do a period of Torah study with scholars representing all streams of Judaism. Eric Fingerhut, CEO of JFNA, is there doing that, and I believe after that he's coming to this meeting. And we have, I think, 400 to 500 people already, as of when I had my notes, registered for that. And then at 5 p.m., and I believe that this is what Michael was referring to, we will remember all who were lost and injured at another public gathering. And this JFNA initiative, Pause with Pittsburgh, will be, which we're encouraging everybody to register for, will enable everyone, Jews all over the world, to stand in silence with the Pittsburgh community and watch the live stream of the commemoration. So we invite everyone here to do so. And let me finally just thank the Jewish Agency Board. Again, like I said, not only did several Jewish Agency Board members come to Pittsburgh, but Jaffe really helped partner with our Pittsburgh Federation to bring the Israel Trauma Coalition on 2 different occasions to train professionals in the community on how to deal with this level of trauma. And that was absolutely invaluable, and we thank you again for that. The trauma continues. We know that statistically that doesn't go away, and in fact, at commemorations, at anniversary times, it gets worse. And so today it's a very sad and terrible day in Pittsburgh, but we know all of you are here with us, helping us to remember. And I want to say again, I'm here at this meeting because with the Jewish Agency and the leadership of the Jewish people around the world, and our very important and focused mission, which is to connect the Jewish people to each other and to Israel, security all over the world, and to bring those to our homeland who want to be. You're all critical. So thank you.